Our next award tonight is for Educator of the Year. Lisa Renee Almashy is a 20-year veteran ESOL teacher and trainer in Palm Beach County, currently teaching at Park Vista Community High School. Education is her passion, as she is dedicated to empowering people. Lisa has a Master of Arts degree in TESOL from the University of San Francisco and has been teaching ESOL and social studies classes since 1991. She has presented at various local, state, and national conferences. Her innovative and creative hands-on teaching strategies have earned her local, state, as well as national recognition. She won the esteemed Dwyer Award for Special Programs in 2009 and the Governor's Award for Excellence in Education for the state of Florida, as well as the Hispanic Teacher of the Year Award for Palm Beach County in 2010. Recently, Lisa earned national recognition with the 2013 Teaching Tolerance Award for Excellence in Culturally Responsive Teaching. She has worked on a national level in education with the National Urban Alliance as a mentor for low-performing schools. Lisa feels it is an honor and a privilege to be a keynote speaker, a moderator, and a facilitator to share her passion and some of her high-energy techniques through interactive training environments where dialogue is the gateway to understanding. Assisting me to present the award is our chamber advisor, Dr. Maria Vallejo, Palm Beach State College, Belle Glade, and Loxahatchee Campus Provost.
It is my pleasure to award on behalf of the Chamber to Lisa, because she was one of the first advocates that I met in this county almost 18 years ago, an advocate for our children. And she continues to do that in her role as a teacher. She doesn't give that up. She is there for us and our future. So it is my pleasure. And of course, if any of you read the Palm Beach Post, you also know that she's a hero. For those of you that may remember, there was an article not too long ago where she saved someone from drowning in one of our beaches.
All right, you guys gave a teacher a microphone. Mi gente. Okay. Yes. Woo. I'm very grateful, and I'm very touched, and I'm very, very honored to have Maria, who I've respected for so many years, give me this award is priceless. And to be able to see so many friends and meet so many new friends and look forward to those of you I haven't met yet has been amazing. But I did want to touch on a few topics I teach in 2-hour blocks, so no, relax. It's not good. But I had some things that have been on my mind, and I did want to take this opportunity, point of personal privilege, if you will, to talk about them. And I have 3 points that I would like to share with you. Teacher giving some homework, I guess you can say. And the first point that has been on my mind a lot, and that is about complacency and apathy. And I think that, there's always going to be that section of the population that is apathetic, just like there's that small section that is just, people like that are in this room, that you are going to work as hard as you can, no matter what, for the greater good. But there's a great number in the middle that are good, kind people that are struggling with complacency. And I think that's something really important for us to try to break through, that status quo of what it means to be comfortable in our lives, to be satisfied, to be in our comfort zone. And I would like to acknowledge 2 people who, interestingly enough, I didn't know were going to be here tonight, who actually were never satisfied with complacency and gave me a chance, because I am definitely not that very typical check-the-box person. And the first person is Miss Thais Villanueva, who is here. Where is she? Thais, where are you? She recruited me about 20 years ago from San Francisco in a very strange turn of events. But our interview was anything but conventional, anything but ordinary, and certainly not status quo. And she took a chance on me. And then the other person I wanted to acknowledge, who actually was a recipient of this award, and I'm honored to follow in her footsteps again and again, has been my boss and my boss's boss for probably about the last 14 years, and that's Margarita Pincos, who is amazing, who also took this young, fiery, teacher who was not conventional and didn't necessarily like protocol, and kind of tried to mentor me and help me understand there's certain things you can do and certain things you can't, what to do when you go around them, and continues to this day fighting for me. And so I appreciate that. But they took risks, and calculated risks, but risks nonetheless. They could have been very satisfied with the way things were. And all my achievements are a direct reflection on their humanity as well. The second thing I want to talk about, and that is vital to our children and our communities, and that is about the American dream and what that means and whose dream it belongs to. I teach English language learners who come from other countries, some who still believe that our streets are paved with gold, some who have hopes, and some who are just trying to make a better life for themselves and escape the conditions of our countries. And many times they don't know how to dream. And they don't think that the American dream is for them. And I congratulate and commend everyone here for working in the community to help our communities understand that the American dream is for all of our children. Yes. Thank you. I'm trying in the classroom, but it's amazing. And I tell my students, they come from other countries, those that were born outside the United States, I say, there is only, and it's an amazing flip of consciousness, because I tell them year after year, I say, guess what? There is only one thing you cannot do. I'm going to tell you something. You can't do everything. So then they look at me and they're like, here we go again. I'm like, no, you cannot do everything. There is one thing, but only one thing you cannot be. Only one thing. And that is President of the United States. And that's it. And I see their faces. And when you flip it, it's not about what you can't do. You can't do one thing. Everything else is your dream to dream. So we have to continue to have our children dare to dream and dream what is our values, that we as a community, we have amazing values. And so our kids are a reflection of those values. So we need to help them dream and support that dream, because that is the future. That's not cliche. I am so blessed. I get to see that every day in my classroom. And these children are absolutely out of this world amazing. So please keep working at that. And the third thing is to remember our humanity. Obviously, we're living through some transitional times, and we cannot forget that at the core of everything is our humanity, and to always, this is so important for me. I needed to see this today and just breathe your energy and hug my friends and know there's so much good in the community still and that we're together. But we have to remember that what unites us will always be greater than what divides us. Always. So I leave you with some homework. Actually, I don't really give homework. My kids love that, but I give brain work. I call it brain work because they're too busy for all this homework. But my brain work for everybody is, how is your life reflective of that statement? How is your life and your contributions reflective of the things that are greater than what divides us? How is your life not the status quo? Because I'm going to challenge you. If you are here tonight, it is because you are exceptional. You are the future that I see my students going to. And so continue to fill our tanks and show your life every day in your every interactions, and to address any hate that comes your way, and to be fearless in your fight for what unites us, because we really are an amazing community. And we cannot lose sight of that. Sometimes it gets difficult. And so I thank you so much for this award. I thank you for my friends and family. I thank you for allowing me to go on and on. And I am touched beyond words. Thank you so much.